been a little minute, but we're back. Been a little minute, but we're back. 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 It's been a little minute. Back.
I think I see where it's going with this one, E.
What is going on, everybody? Happy Tuesday. Hope you guys are having a fantastic Tuesday out there. Betsky, we made it, baby.
Oh, yeah.
We're back.
Oh, yeah.
We're back. Welcome back.
Do one of these right now.
Chin chin, motherfucker. Let's go. Oh, yeah, indeed. We are back with you guys talking about the frozen pond. The NHL has returned. It is about to return in about an hour. So excited to have you guys join us for the entire season here on the Betting News channel. This is Puckett. My name is Sweatpant Jesus.
And I am Gretzky Betsky.
Let's fucking go. We normally have two other horsemen with us, but NZ will be joining us a little bit later. We had to start the show an hour earlier. We normally go off at 5:30 Eastern every Tuesday talking stick and puck with you guys. But in honor of opening day and the Nashville Predators taking on the Tampa Bay Lightning at 5:30 Eastern, we wanted to just make sure that we at least talked about some plays before the game actually before puck drop. So an hour earlier, if you guys want to come and hang out with us every Tuesday, we start at 5:30 Eastern on the Betting News Twitch channel. If you're watching on Twitch, if you're watching on Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, wherever you're watching us, if you're listening to the podcast version of this episode, we appreciate you guys hanging out with us today. We're back, baby. We're so fucking back. Are you ready, man? How excited are you right now?
I mean, I think I've mentioned this on so many of our shows too. It's been a killer summer. It's been in the hundreds up until like this week. Hockey always kind of rings in the start of fall out here in Arizona. And I mean, fall is like still in the 80s,
90 degrees.
Yeah. But I mean, it's just like the ringing of the bell of, my favorite sport, obviously. And, just stuff to watch every day, excitement every day.
I know, man.
I think this is going to be an interesting season too. I think last year we kind of started to see some shifts with some of the big powerhouses kind of tumbling down, and I think it's going to continue this year. So it's going to be a wild ride.
I mean, we've got a couple interesting matchups to start the season tonight, off with a bang. So it's going to be a crazy ride to get us rocking and rolling, as you said. And we've got so much to talk about. We're going to be here with you guys every single Tuesday talking all about the NHL. You can join us on the channel every single day talking about a little bit of everything in the sports betting world. So be sure to give us a follow if you're not already on our Twitch channel. We appreciate you guys kicking it with us. Also, Betsky is officially with Betting News now. He had a couple pieces that had out there. He's got his first game piece out there today talking about the Penguins and the Hawks. So I'm excited to hear your thoughts about that, but go peep the scribbles at bettingnews.com. You can read everything that he has written, and all of our other writers and all of our other team. It's a great place, guys. Just go check it out. It's nice and free. All you got to do is just go to bettingnews.com and peep them scribs. You guys know the deal. What's up, NZ? NZ's going to be here soon. He's going to be here soon. F the corpness. We got some Parlay Science people in the house too. What's up, Keith?
Yeah,
how's it going?
Keith, how you doing?
Alex Ali's here. How's it going? Appreciate you guys stopping by. Thanks so much. We will be live every Tuesday, as I said. So if you enjoyed the show today, be sure to come back and hang out with us every single Tuesday. All right, man, without further ado, got all the housekeeping out of the way. Let's dive straight in. We only have a certain amount of time today with the game starting at 5:30 Eastern. Betsky has to leave 15 minutes before that to go to an honorary lighting of the ceremony of the candle of the start of the season. So we got to get in and get out today, boys and girls. So we're going to do Smash or Pass, but honestly, for Smash or Pass today, all I'm going to show you guys is we have merch. We have brand new merch for you guys. You can check out our Puckett sweatshirt. You can also get a nice, just regular money or nothing sweatshirt on our store. So go check it out, bettingnews.com/store, and tell us whether you would smash or pass on these particular hoodies. It's getting a little chilly out there. You might need a little hoodie to keep the old bones warm. So get involved with us at bettingnews.com/store. And like I said, we got a lot moving forward. So, all right, man, let's dive straight in. Let's talk about this first game. The Nashville Predators opening up the season in Tampa Bay against the Tampa Bay Lightning. Now, the odds are via Bet Online that I just looked at before we got started here. Nashville Predators plus 130 on the money line. The Lightning minus 150. Puck line plus 1.5 towards the Preds at minus 180. Minus 1.5 towards the Lightning for plus 160, and the over-under is 6.5 for minus one. A little bit more juice towards the under, but pretty much even money. Minus 105 for the under 6.5, minus 115. I don't know if you have any thoughts about the overall game here. Do you actually have a play in this particular game, or do you just want to kind of give your 2 cents on what you think is going to happen in this one?
You know, and you're going to love to hear this. I really like Nashville tonight.
Let's go, baby.
Tampa's got Johansson in net, who's been kind of a career backup. Vasilevsky is going to be out for 8 to 10 weeks. So yeah. Tampa's already becoming kind of an aging team. They start off a little bit slower to begin with. We've seen it before, especially with the way they'll put some players on IR and they'll just kind of get that engine rolling by the end of the season so that they're just cranking for playoffs. But if this was in Nashville, I'd feel really good about the Preds, but I still really like them here. That puck line for the Preds looks really good if you want to parlay it with, someone like the Penguins, maybe a little bit later tonight. I really like Predators team total too, because this could be more of a race to see who can outscore the other team right now. And I don't know. I think there's a lot of players on the Preds that need to prove something. I mean, they got that young line, Tomasino. Is it Kiefer Sherwood? I'm trying to even think of some of these.
Sherwood, Cody Glass.
Yes, Cody Glass.
Tommy Novak.
Yep. Yeah. So,
they got some young Luke Evangelista. I mean, I got some dogs down there, man.
Forsberg's back. Apparently, he's looked great in preseason. I kind of like I love Forsberg shots, points as parlay pieces tonight too. I mean, he's not with Duchesne anymore, so I think he's going to have a lot more opportunities to start ripping puck on net.
Dude, I don't know how much more bricked up you could have gotten me to start the season. besides saying my absolute Nashville Predators.
Here,
I
let me show
wasn't
you
gonna.
one other thing.
Here we go. Yes, dude, Fang Fingers.
Yeah. My buddy
That's
found
dope.
this in his old storage unit. So
Whoa,
Yeah.
that's rad. So
Yeah.
they give those out. They give those out at the stadium every once in a while, but they also you can buy them at this Bridgestone Arena. But
Nice.
they do when the other team goes on a power play in Bridgestone. The guy comes on one of the best overall announcers in all of hockey. He comes on. He goes Fang Fingers. It's pretty electric, dude.
Nice.
Yeah. Give me the Preds. I like the Preds too. I mean, they're my team, so I support this team. So it's a little bit of a homer pick. I don't think I'm gonna actually bet the money line here, but I do like that +1.5 at -180 if you wanted to parlay that together with something, as you rightly said. I do have a separate play in this game though, which you guys are gonna get tired of hearing me say this throughout the entire season. But give me Roman Josi over 3.5 SOGs. +100 is what I saw it at earlier today on BetUS. I think it's hovering around even money. If you can still get it for +100, I love this play for Roman Josi tonight. So it's okay. This is just a play that I will play a lot throughout the whole season. I mean, we've talked about it a lot with SOG guys, right? Sometimes you just got to ride the wagons, right? In this particular matchup though, against the Lightning, he has hit his SOGs in 4 straight games against the Bolts and 5 of his last 7. His only 2 misses against the Bolts, this is also dating back to 2021. He had 3 SOGs in those games. Last 4 games, when he hit in all 4 games with 4+ SOGs, he had 7+ attempts in all 4 of those games. Yosi's the quarterback of PP1. That's not going to change. He's still the captain of this team, even though they are a lot of young guns. And I do agree with you about Forsberg. I think he's going to come out and show out this year. Give me Roman, baby. I think he could possibly even score tonight. I love the ladder. If you want to take his ladder, the 5+ is +235. The 6+ is +460. The 7+ is +755. And the 8+ is +1490. The last time he played the Bolts last season, it was last season, so you got to take that into account. But the last time he played the Bolts last season, he had 7 SOGs. 7+ is +755. So kind of ties into what you're talking about with the Bolts here. But give me Josi, give me Roman. Can't argue with that,
you know, Tampa may need to take penalties tonight just to stop breakaways and try to not overexpose their goalie. So they may rather take that 2-minute penalty than give up some breakaways. So we could see a lot of power play time for Nashville.
Absolutely. And when you watch Nashville on the power play, it is literally Roman Josi at the top of the point, just waiting to get that dish and rip the puck. So it's just a matter of if they go through or not. I also kind of like Braden Point as well.
Yep.
I think Point, we talked about him on the show before. I think he's set up to have a nice season. I know Inzi's been all over Point since early in the offseason. What's up, Sandy? How's it going, man? But yeah, I like Point too. It's over 2.5, so a little juicy. I think it's -160 last time I was kind of checking. But in the Predators and the Lightning also just played in the preseason like 2 or 3 games ago. Yeah, we're early today, baby. Well, we got to get the information. Hockey's early today. That's what's up. But what's up, Shagster? How's it going? Also love that he changed his photo. W photo from Shaggy. Let's go. Braden Point had 5 SOGs in the last preseason game against the Preds. I think it's I like the spot for him. Over 2.5 feels nice, a little juicy, so you might have to pair it with something like we're going to talk about in just a few minutes. But I like Point too. I don't have that in anything, but I did look at that. I like that look as well if you're looking for an additional SOG, guys. Well, what we're going to do after we go through each individual game, guys, we're going to cook up a parlay of the stuff that we like and the stuff that you guys like in the chat. So be sure to drop your favorite plays in the chat as well. And then we're going to cook up a lotto because we always do that on this channel. If you guys don't know, welcome to the party. This is how we do things around here. We are going to do an SOG lotto in honor of it being back. So we'll dive into that at the very end. But all right. So last words on the Preds Bolts. Preds money line.
Give me it.
Preds money line, baby. Do you lean over or under? I kind of lean under.
Yeah, I can't tell if Tampa's going to try to turtle up and lock things down, or if this is going to get blown open real quick. So I don't really want to mess with the total on this one. It's really hard to say, especially since Preds have arguably one of the top 3 goalies in the league. So
true. SARS could shut it down real fast, and then you're relying on the Preds to score 6 goals. And I don't know if they can do that. Although who knows what, like you said, there's so many question marks with this Tampa lineup right now, especially on the back end. Obviously the biggest one between the pipes. So we will see how this one goes. But yeah, I like the Preds. Good question, Keith. Any props you like for Bedard? Someone asking this in the chat, Gretzky. So let's move on. Let's talk about the Penguins and the Chicago Blackhawks in Pittsburgh tonight. Sid the Kid versus the new kid on the block. So the Penguins minus 260 on the money line, plus 220 for the Blackhawks. Puck line minus 1.5 is plus 105 for the Pens, and plus 1.5 minus 123 for the Hawks. The over/under is set at 6.5. A bit more juice towards the over, minus 130, and the under 6.5 plus 110. So Betts, I know you just wrote about this game. So give me your thoughts, brother. What do you like here?
You know, when you first saw this on the day one lineup, it was such an easy game to just overlook. And then you remembered Pittsburgh missed the playoffs for the first time since 2006, 2007. Most of you probably weren't even in high school around that time.
Yeah.
You know,
I was a
I want to hear it.
Freshman. All right.
No, okay, that's not too bad.
I was a freshman in high school in 2007. So.
Yeah. I think I hadn't graduated college quite yet, but it was pretty close.
Okay. I just want to wait before we move on. Just Jay from State Farm. Also, what's up, dude? Thanks for coming back. 6 shots for Yossi plus 550. Sprinkle. Dust.
I have a feeling I know where that's going.
Dust.
But
Dust.
yeah,
Yes.
the other thing for up until late last afternoon, I was thinking this game was in Chicago. I mean,
in Pittsburgh.
The beat down the Blackhawks are probably going to have tonight is, I have a feeling it's going to be something. You'd think Crosby just completely forgot that Chicago knocked them out, the third worst team of the entire league last year. Mm-hmm. No. Then on top of it, the second coming of Crosby is playing against him. You think he's going to just let him go out and do whatever he wants? No. He's going to show him who's boss. So first thing I love from this game is Crosby over 1.5 points. It's plus money cross books. I mean, I've seen it around plus 135. It opened this morning around plus 175. It quickly dropped to the plus 150s. So I think there's a ton of value on that. I mean, Blackhawks, I think they gave up the third to fifth most goals last season. I don't remember off the top of my head, but Peter Mazurek was averaging, I think it was 3.66 goals against per game. He had a sub .900 save percentage. This is not a good goalie. And this team actually shed a lot of their vets at the trade deadline last year for more draft capital. Yes, they added Taylor Hall. Yes, they added a guy like Corey Perry. But you look up and down that lineup, and all I see are AHLers on just about every line. The rest of the Penguins probably have not forgotten that Chicago bounced them out. I think this is going to be an ugly game for Chicago, and not saying that Chicago can't score, not saying Bedard he could get on the scoreboard. Maybe he gets an apple. Maybe he's dishing out to Taylor Hall, who just had a kid. I just think the Penguins are going to come out and remind Chicago who's boss and remind them how embarrassed they were from what they did to them last season. So Crosby 2 points. I like the Penguins puck line. I really like their team total over 3.5, but that's getting so juiced. I'd almost rather just go with the puck line now.
Yeah, I mean, getting the puck line for plus money right now feels, I don't want to say free, but it feels like
now again, if this was in Chicago, maybe I would think twice, maybe, but this could get ugly.
Yeah, I know Shaggy's he's been all over the pen since this morning. He wrote about this game as well on at Betting News. So, but I'm not going to bet this game personally. I could see the Penguins winning 7-0, to be very honest with you. But for me, I'm gonna stay off of this one and just kind of let it go by. I don't really love. We've talked. I don't know if we talked about this, but I'll say this now. If you guys are betting SOG props, especially, sometimes it's better to wait a couple weeks before you really start deploying a significant amount of units on these guys. First of all, because everybody's coming back, it's going to take a little bit of time to get back in. If you have a read on something specifically, maybe the books haven't adjusted yet, so go ahead and hit that. But we got to wait to see some more data, see some more points. A lot of things we're going off over last season. There's a lot of games, man. Unloading the clip. Yeah, you know how it goes, Chef. Let's go. unloading the clip. But yeah, if I was going to bet this, the Penguins at Penguins -1.5 on the puck line for plus money is probably where I'd go as well, or the over. I could see this game soaring.
I agree. I mean, Pence, if you like them at 3.5, you got to think Chicago's at least going to get on the board. Jari's kind of an up and down goaltender. So as far as the Bedard props that got brought up, I really like his assist. Again, after these hockey guys have kids, for some reason, they always get one in the back of the net. Bedard's on Taylor Hall's line. I don't know, kind of adds up. I saw NZ on that too, so I definitely like that. And yeah, I probably will want to dabble on his three shots. I mean, again, he's going up against his idol and Crosby. This is going to be an important game for him. So if he doesn't get completely shut down, I have a feeling he's going to be trying to show the league what he's made out of. So,
I mean, he has an opportunity to show his idol that he's here, that he's legit. I mean, what better way to do that than to come out and play strong? Whether that actually means it leads to anything, I think he should look good in this game. But I agree with you. I'd lean a little bit more with the Sid the Kid reminding him who's still the boss. You know?
With the plus money, especially. If I was getting better odds for Bedard shots, I'd be more all over it. Unfortunately, it's not the best for something that's a little risky. But man, Crosby's he's a vindictive man.
He is. He don't fuck around. He holds grudges too. You know he's had this circled on the fucking calendar for months. Yeah. As soon as it came out. Hall power play point. That's an interesting look from Adam. Nice. Also, what's up, Adam? How's it going? I like that.
Erik Karlsson assist is around -130 or so, which seems probably about as low as you're going to get that all season.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's lots of little angles here, especially this is like the prop game to me.
Mm-hmm. I think so.
Everything's juiced just about, but there's some hidden gems in there for sure.
You know what you could do is you could pair Yossi assist and Karlsson assist. A little 1-2 punch. It's probably a nice little geyser there. Because they're probably getting appled up. You're busy right now? Come on. Get in here, NZ court boy. We'll have him in a second. Throw in Hall point. Okay. Word.
Yeah,
all right.
Hall point is -105.
Is it?
So
really?
If you don't, yes.
Wow. Just the point?
Just the point on FanDuel.
That's insane.
It's yeah. I think all the books think we're all going to be leaning into shots on goal, but I think we can zag a little bit here.
Yeah, I mean the points market is really good, multiple points as well. The assist market's really nice. So as we dive further and further into the season, we will be going into all of them. I'm so excited to be back, dude. It's so nice talking hockey, man. Legit hockey. I mean, if you guys haven't missed it, follow us on Twitter at Your Betting News. We actually put together a season-long entry earlier this year, over the summer when we were still having to deal with season-long entries, which actually I kind of dig what we put together. So go check it out on our Twitter. Excited to see if we can secure some long distance bags. Hall could be. They are in the chat. They're going crazy. Let's go. Yeah. All right. Let's move on to our last words. So is it the Pens? Pens to the moon? Yeah.
I mean,
no other way, really, right?
Yeah. If something fluky happens, it's something fluky. But man, then I'll be even more all over them if on the next time they play Chicago. But
Shaggy made a good point that he's literally just going to fade the Blackhawks until they prove otherwise. He's just going to play
roster.
The puck.
Jared Nordy was a name I had not seen in forever. I can give you a good story around All-Star break about how the Yotes traded him for John Scott, the giant 7'1" enforcer that was on Buffalo that we had for a year, and he won the fan voting for the All-Star team. So the league essentially said, no, we don't want him in it. So they kind of forced the Coyotes to trade him for Jared Nordy, who was like a career AHL defenseman.
Yeah.
And then there's such an uproar that John Scott still got to be in the All-Star game and had like the game-winning goal. And there's a picture of like 5 players trying to hold him up on their shoulders. It's incredible.
I think I remember us talking about this last.
Yeah. We'll do a fireside chat for that.
Yeah. That'll be fun. Little Thanksgiving banter.
Yeah.
Nice. All right. We're both on the Pens. So obviously Blackhawks to the moon. That's how that's going.
Yeah, and he had
all
a
right.
Hattie. He had a Hattie. That's what it was.
Didn't he have a Hattie? Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
He totally did. Word. All right. So last one of the night. Only 3 games tonight. So normally on Tuesdays, guys, when we have Puckett, we'll have a large slate of hockey games to talk about. We'll all have different plays to kind of discuss. We'll go through some games, but we'll mostly give our PODs and then we'll cook up something together. But tonight we can talk about all the games because there's only 3 of them. And then the hockey for the rest of the week. So be sure to stop by with us and hang out on the channel no matter what. Last one. The champs at home against the Kraken. Last game of the night. The Kraken plus 135 on the money line. The Golden Knights minus 155. The Kraken plus 1.5 on the puck line, minus 175 on the value there, and then minus 1.5 for the Knights on the puck line, plus 155 value there. The total is over 6, and over 6 for this one, just a solid 6, minus 115, a little juice towards the over with a minus 105 for the under. So, Betsky, what do you think about this one, man? You think the Knights get started with a dub after lifting the Stanley Cup last year?
Yeah, this is the hardest one for me. I don't necessarily lean much on the sides because the Kraken have absolutely royally screwed me all season last year. I had faded them way too much. I apologize to all the sea gods out there and friends in Seattle. I got clowned by them over and over and over. But this is the Stanley Cup winning team. They will be doing their banner raising. This is a good, heavy hitting team too. And then on the other side of it, the Stanley Cup hangover is a real thing. And I can only imagine it's like multiplied by 200 times if you're living in Vegas and partying in Vegas for the majority of it. So I don't know which way who's going to come out on top in this game, but I think I like that over around the 6 or so. We know Kraken can be very leaky, and we know they can score a lot. I think on the road last year, especially, they were scoring and just all the time. I mean, all those games were just like flying on the overs on the road. But yeah, Vegas is a tough team too. So it's a little hard to predict for me. I'm not crazy about any of the sides and totals. I could probably get swayed if you have one you love. Yeah, that's kind of a nice one by Landon.
Kraken first period money line for the listeners. Plus
yeah, I like that with
play.
Vegas coming out a little slow and maybe still groggy from all the vodka Red Bulls from the summer.
Absolutely. A couple nights ago, probably.
Yeah,
you know what?
Eichel was at the Raiders game last night. I know.
Oh, was he?
Yeah, maybe with the cup. You know, as you can.
I mean, but they fucking hockey players are different, bro. They go drink a bunch of shit tons of beers and go party, and then like get out there and they're fine the next day. This to me, of all the spots, because I don't think the Preds actually feels like the side that I've seen a lot of people on. They feel like a okay dog to take. Yeah, I think the Kraken could win this game completely. Yeah. I could totally see the Kraken pulling this one out and kind of making a little bit of a statement to start the year. They were good last year, man. They were really good last year. They gave the Avs everything and more. I like this team, even though everybody fucking hates the Kraken. It's one of those spots that just feels like a Kraken night. I don't think I'm going to end up betting it because I don't know, man. If I had to, though, I think I'd sprinkle Kraken money line for sure, especially for the value. Because like you said, the hangovers are real. This team is very tough, but like, you know, I don't know. Just this feels like a Kraken spot. Plus 135, nice value there on the money line. If you really want to get crazy with that. I mean, the plus 1.5 for the Kraken at minus 175 feels really nice. You know, I think that's a nice parlay piece to add in if you wanted to do that with, I don't know, Crosby 1 point for minus 300 or some shit like that. That'll get you some plus chicky. I like that a lot. Blackhawks money line. Godspeed, Paul. Godspeed. It's probably hitting. I mean, the amount of times we'll talk about something and there's no way in hell, and then Blackhawks win outright. You know, that would be a crazy storyline for tomorrow.
That would, and it would probably mean that Bedard had like 4 goals and rocked it with his cock out, like Joe Thornton says.
Could you imagine? Could you imagine him coming in there and just in Sid the Kid's house and just dropping a huge deuce on him?
Oh my gosh.
Whack. Stranger Things. Stranger things has happened. Yeah, no shot. I agree. No shot. But who knows? You never know.
Yeah.
All right. Before we move on to the cooking portion, last thoughts. Kraken, Knights. Who you got?
I'll lean on Kraken then.
Let's go.
Sure. Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
And I'm sorry if I bring the deep sea curse with me by not fading them this year.
Your Seattle friends will forgive you.
Yeah.
All right. So for the Puckett Parlay today, what we're going to do is we're just going to take our 3 favorite plays from the games, and put them together and have a little three geyser for the vibes for the slate tonight. The Puckett Parlay, we'll call it. Let's go.
Nice.
Yeah, easy. So for the Preds game, what do we want to do? Do we want to do prop, or do we want to ride with the Predators plus 1.5?
Let's do Preds 1.5.
Okay. So first, to get us started, we got the Predators plus 1.5, which is minus 180. Not too juiced. Preds, let's go. All right, so Preds plus 1.5. Next, are we going to do the Penguins minus 1.5? Or are we going to do
mind
we could do the Penguins and reg.
Ooh, that's a nice one.
Or we could do the over. I don't want anything to do with the Hawks personally, but
yeah, I could see it being a 6 goal game.
A 6.5 minus 130.
Yeah, but I could see it being 4-2 pretty easily.
Ending on 6. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Chat, what do you guys think? What do you think, Betsky?
I like that reg if we want to keep this, nice and easy. Minus 170. So right now we'd be at plus 146 already before a third line. So this would be kind of a nice little bankroll builder to get us going and be able to throw on some change for lottos later in the season if we want.
We love that. All right, so we got bet Preds plus 1.5, Penguins. You want to do Penguins and reg, yeah?
Yeah, let's do that.
Just to save us the fucking bullshit goal,
Yeah.
All right, so we got Penguins and reg, Preds plus 1.5. Last, Kraken plus 1.5.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking.
Yeah, I think so too. So Kraken plus 1.5, and that's got to get up to probably plus 400.
284.
Plus 284. Wow, my math was bad. Plus 284. We'll take it.
Yeah,
I'll take that.
I like it.
The only thing I could alternatively say we could do is just go ahead and roll with the Penguins puck line. I mean, I'm down. It would get it a little juicier.
Okay.
What do you think? Would you rather stick with
let me see if I can cash this one out real quick though.
Oh, you already pressed the button. No.
I already pressed.
No, leave it.
No, I can cash it out. I can cash it out. Let's do it.
I don't know. I just feel like plus 287 for 3 games is a little on the lower side.
Yeah, I agree. So let's. I'm going to cash that one out. Let's do Pittsburgh puck line. Got 3 puck lines. Puck line.
3 puck lines
for the first
what
day.
Could go wrong?
The Puckett puck lines.
The Puckett puck line parlay. The Puckett
parlay. Awesome. Yeah, that's 379. Locked in.
Plus 379. Let's go. Oh, look, right at the death. Oh shit, hang on. I gotta change hang on a second, NZ. We do have an NZ bang, but I gotta change the layout. So hang on a second.
Puckett puck line parlay. Try to say that.
The Puckett fast. I know, right? The Puckett puck line parlay.
Maybe that should be the play this season.
That could be the move.
Yeah.
Although puck lines are tough, man. Usually they're tough. So I think for 3 games tonight, all of these feel like the right moves.
Yeah, this especially early in the season. I like it.
Okay, here we go. Let's go. What's up, dude?
What up?
Bang!
I'm not home. So I can be fucking loud.
Yeah. Welcome to
What's
Hockey
up,
Boy. How's
boys?
it going? Welcome.
How you guys doing?
Yeah.
Enjoyed listening
fantastic,
to you
bro.
guys in the last 10 minutes of my miserable corporate life.
Well, we're glad that we made the end of your day a little better. How did we sound? Spectacular.
Everything was good, man. Everything sounds good. It got me all. You guys got me horny. I had to get a new desk table and everything, man.
The desk is broken. New table indeed.
No, I won't. I'll be quick because I know you guys are getting to the cooking portion. But 2 plays, and you guys saw me fucking in chat a million times. Taylor Hall point minus 102. Love the value. Love the line he's on. I mean, Bedard can pass that puck. He can also shoot that puck. So he can end up on either end. But for minus 102, give me his point. I love that play. I don't know, man. I think people might sleep on him a little bit. I don't think they're going to do anything spectacular this year, but I think they may be able to play. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, we'll see.
The other play that I have is one that I was riding at the end of last year, and it's Eichel for an assist.
Oh,
yeah,
I forgot about that treasure trove.
One second. Minus 122 today. I don't know if I came off the screen or not. So I like that a lot. I mean, they're coming in. I think they're raising the banner tonight, if I'm not mistaken. They just got their rings yesterday. They're going to come in hot, heavy, ready to rock. I like that. I mean, I don't know if they're going to win. I'm not really taking a side on any of these games, only because it's so early. I don't know about Pittsburgh crushing. I definitely agree with you guys on the Predators because Tampa is definitely a mess right now. Unexpected mess, but they're definitely got some work cut out for them. So I could see Nashville totally winning that game tonight. But that night game is going to be a fun one to watch. That Kraken team is fucking awesome. So I'm excited for that one.
We just put together the our first Puckett parlay, and it's all puck lines. Yeah, so it's the Puckett
parlay.
The Puckett puck line parlay.
Okay.
It's the Predators plus 1.5, the Penguins minus 1.5, and the Kraken plus 1.5.
I like it. I could get behind that. I will be booking that after this.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
PPP.
I really like this Eichel assists. You did ride that wagon at the end of the season, and I could totally see that smacking once again. Posted. I will make sure to get that posted I will post it on the channel on our Twitter before we get out of here on @YourBettingNews. So go give us a follow, Vital. I think your Vital's already following us. He knows what's up. Yeah. You want to stay for the lotto cooking, or do you need to go?
I do have to now go play Dad, but I wanted to make sure that I popped in here. So those are my two plays.
Dad.
One of them's official. The other one, fucking make it official. And send me whatever else we cook up.
Nice.
Sounds good, brother. We appreciate you. Have a fantastic day. Hockey's back, baby. We'll have you back next week, 5:30 Eastern.
Oh, yes.
Appreciate you, NZ.
I'll talk to you gentlemen later.
All right.
Yes,
see you,
bud.
bud.
Take it easy.
Peace, peace.
Dad. Let's go. All right, let me fix this back to what we had before because I like it when we're nice and big. Love that. I forgot about Eichel, dude. That's such a wagon
me
play.
too. Gosh,
it's a good spot. That's why we love NZ. Okay.
It never forgets.
He never. NZ and elephants, they never forget. You know.
I see a comment about how many units. I put a half unit on the Puckett puck line parlay.
Same. I will do a half unit on that as well. And my unit is $25.
I'm going to get a little spicy and do a quarter on this lotto, but
yes, let's go.
And I think there's no way we're not doing Yossi 5 shots, right?
Absolutely not. I'm sorry that we are. I am down to double dip on my dog 5+. That's got to go in there. So yeah, let's dive straight in. So we got Yossi 5+.
How big are we going with the lotto? Do we want Crosby 3 points?
Oh Jesus, dude. Kinda.
Plus
what are the odds on that? Plus 520?
Yeah.
You think he just destroys tonight? He just lights it up.
Let me see how many times he did it last season.
I mean,
I kind of like Malkin goal too.
Yeah. Malkin goal. Chat, this is your chance. Drop your favorite,
He had a goal in both games for Chicago last season.
Wow. He had a goal in both games for Chicago last year?
Yeah. Crosby had 3 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 times last year.
I mean, I like it. I do. I like both of them. What's the value on Malkin's goal?
He had 4 points against Chicago in one of the 2 games and then 0 the second time.
So the average you're saying is 3, 2 point.
Unfortunately, the average is 2
or something like that.
Malkin goal is plus
2,
195.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's. What do you think?
I mean, I'm okay with going big.
Well, okay. Well, this is a good point too from Spartacus. Also, what's up, Spartacus? Welcome.
Mrazek
35 saves.
Let's see.
I like that too. That's a good look.
Hopefully, he doesn't
as
get
long
pulled.
as he doesn't get pulled. Yeah.
It's plus 176.
For 35?
Yeah.
Oh, so many saves. That's crazy. Oh, Props
Hey,
Kitchen.
Props
What's up,
Kitchen.
dude? Cooking it up, baby. Welcome.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
appreciate you hanging out with us. Let's go.
Ice chef.
The ice chef. Getting
The
the souvet. The souvet. Whatever. Let's do Crosby 3 points. Fuck it.
Sweet.
I like that. The value's sick.
I'm actually a little surprised it's that many or that high.
All right. Let's do that. So we got Yossi 5 SOGs. We got Crosby 3 points. And then what do we want to do in this last one?
Marcia Schultz 195 or Eichel assist. We're already at 1800.
Let's go. Well, all right. So what we could do is 1 goal, 2 assists for Sid the Kid. Love it. Yep. That's what we need, Sparty. That's what we need. Eichel 2 points. I like that too. That kind of ties in with NZ's point.
I do. I like it.
That means the Kraken need to fucking score some goals to cover a puck line. But let's.
This is the insurance.
That
exactly. Is a plus 5,589.
I'll take that. Let's do that. We roll. We ride. We're not getting it to plus 10,000 with 3 games, but that's a nice little plus 5,000 guy. All right, so we got Yossi 5+ SOGs. We've got Sid the Kid 3 points, and then Eichel 2 points. That's and plus. What did you say the value was? Plus 5,000.
5,589. That Samuel L. Jackson famously said in Jurassic Park. Hang on to your butts. Let's go.
I'm gonna book that. I will post that afterwards on our Twitter channel. If you guys go give us a follow on Twitter, we appreciate it. I'll post the lotto. It's gonna be a sprinkle, guys. Don't go crazy on these lottos. Yeah. They're for it to be dusted. Quarter unit, 1.1 unit, however you guys bet, but don't go putting full units on these. Because as Landon knows, they never hit. But when they do, it's a fun time. Should we start? Are we gonna start the season with the plus 5,000 banger? Is that how this is gonna go?
God, it feels right. It feels right.
It feels oh so right, doesn't it?
It does.
It does indeed, man. And we are like right on time too. Look at that. We blasted through the whole show. Talked about all the games. Talked about our plays. Got everything cooked up, ready to rock and roll. Jurassic Park reference. Love it. Love it. That's what we get when you got Betsky around. That's how it goes. Okay, just to recap for you guys. We both like the Predators, which is always terrifying to me, but let's go Preds. We both are all over the Pens, so also terrifying, but nice to be on the same side. And we both kind of lean with the Kraken, although the Knights could very well get the job done at home, raising the banner. The parlay that we put together, all puck lines, the puck line parlay, is the Nashville Predators plus 1.5. The Pittsburgh Penguins minus 1.5, and the Seattle Kraken plus 1.5. For what was the value on that? Plus 247. Is that what you said?
I think it was in the threes.
Oh, okay. Plus 300 something. I'll look that up in just a second. And then the lotto that we just put together. It's not all SOGs, but Paul's just gonna keep saying Blackhawks money line. And so all right, Paul, here's your moment. So if the Blackhawks win, I want you to clip this because you were right. And you were the only person in the chat that has said Blackhawks. Although NZ does kind of lean with the Hawks too, but this is your clippable moment.
I'll send you a shirt too.
Hey, there you go. Let's go. So if the Blackhawks win, you get a clippable moment and a nice, beautiful Betsky t-shirt. Look at that. Okay. So the lotto in honor of that. Roman Yossi, 5+ SOGs. Next, Sidney Crosby, 3+ points. And to round us out, Jack Eichel, 2+ points for plus 5,000 ish, something like that.
It seems good value for what it is.
It does. Let's hope that Yossi, hope that Roman comes out ready to be a Roman.
Yeah, let's get a sweat at least.
Let's get to the middle. Let's get to the second game at least and see how we do, and then we can cheer for some Crosby bangs. Word. All right, man. Well, it's been fun hanging out with you today. As always, go give my man Gretzky Beskies a follow on the Twitter machine. If you guys are not already, please go give me a follow as well at Sweatpant Jesus, and go give all of us a follow at Betting News, at Your Betting News on the Twitter machine as well. We appreciate you guys kicking it with us. If you've been watching on Twitter, thank you so much. If you've been watching on Twitch, come and hang out with us even more. Every single day we got content coming to you guys on YouTube, Facebook. If you're listening to the podcast version of this episode on Spotify. Yeah, what's Twitter? I know. Sorry, X, my bad. X. Triple X. That's Vin Diesel. I know, right? We appreciate you guys wherever you're listening and wherever you're hanging out with us. The NHL's back, baby. We are back, Betsky. Let's fucking party, dude.
Let's go. Cheers, buds.
Let's go. We appreciate you guys. We will see you on the next one. Shaggy's going to be by himself tomorrow with Shaggy Circle. If you want to listen to some college football talk tomorrow, come and hang out with Shaggy at 5:30 Eastern tomorrow. And we'll be back with you guys for afternoon Betspresso on Thursday, talking about more hockey and Thursday night football. So come get involved with us. Give us a like, give us a follow, and we will see you on the next one. Appreciate you guys. Take it easy, Betsky. Have a fantastic Tuesday, brother. And I will see you. I'll see you maybe this weekend.
Cool. Sounds good.
All right. See you later, guys. Peace.
See you guys.
What you know about rolling down in the down in the
Now I know y'all be loving this shit right here.
rolling.
What you gonna do?
Rolling.
What you gonna do now?
Down in the rolling.
What you gonna do? Right, y'all be loving this shit.
What you know about